Most marriages don't fail because of a lack of love, but because a woman loses respect and emotional connection with her husband. When respect fades, attraction and intimacy follow. Winning back your wife isn't about pleading or making promises. It's about becoming the man she naturally admires, trusts, and desires again. A marriage doesn't fall apart overnight. It happens through a slow erosion of trust, respect, and emotional connection. A woman doesn't stop loving her husband because she wants to. She stops when she no longer feels cherished, understood, and emotionally safe. Winning back your wife isn't about begging, apologizing endlessly, or trying to prove yourself. It's about becoming the man she wants to respect, love, and trust again. Most men think that if they just say the right things, buy the right gifts, or promise to change, their wife will suddenly come back to them. But the truth is, words don't rebuild attraction. Actions do. A woman's respect and love for a man are reignited when she feels his growth, his confidence, and his ability to lead, not when he pleads for another chance. Jason sat in his car outside their house, gripping the steering wheel, staring at the dim glow of the living room light. His wife, Lauren, had asked for space, again. The tension between them had been building for months, maybe years. At first it was small things. Her pulling away, short responses, the lack of laughter. Then came the silence, the distant looks, the emotional wall that seemed impossible to break through. He had tried everything, or so he thought. He apologized. He told her he would change. He promised to do better, but nothing seemed to work. Tonight, after another painful conversation where she admitted she didn't know if she could ever feel the same way about him again, Jason felt completely lost. Scrolling mindlessly on his phone, he stumbled upon something. The last-ditch marriage saver for men. One sentence hit him hard. Women don't lose love first. They lose respect. And without respect, love can't grow. That was it. That was what had happened. Lauren didn't believe in him anymore. She didn't trust his leadership, his presence, or his ability to be the man she fell in love with. He kept reading. Instead of constantly seeking reassurance, Jason needed to take a step back and become the kind of man Lauren naturally respected again. That meant focusing on himself, not in a selfish way, but in a way that made her notice. The next day, Jason made a decision. He stopped asking Lauren how she felt about him. Instead, he started showing up in ways he hadn't before, taking ownership of problems instead of deflecting them, handling stress with confidence, and focusing on becoming a man he could respect. Instead of promising Lauren change, he let her see it. When he said he'd handle something, he did it, without waiting for her approval. He became decisive, firm, and intentional. Reignite her attraction by becoming mysterious again. For years, Jason had been predictable, always seeking Lauren's validation. Now, he stopped oversharing every thought and started creating a sense of independence, pursuing his passions again. Lauren noticed. Make her feel safe, not just physically, but emotionally. Instead of reacting defensively when she expressed her frustration, he listened. Really listened. Not to fix, but to understand. Over the next few weeks, something shifted. Lauren's distant stares softened. She started watching him differently, noticing him. One evening, she sat beside him on the couch and sighed. I don't know what's different, but I feel like you're you again. Jason didn't press. He didn't need to, because he finally understood. Winning back his wife wasn't about getting her back. It was about becoming the kind of man she couldn't help but want again. Women don't just fall out of love. They stop feeling safe in a man's presence, emotionally and mentally. Winning back your wife isn't about desperation, persuasion, or empty promises. It's about becoming the man she respects, trusts, and desires again. When you stop chasing and start leading, when you focus on your own strength and confidence, her perception of you changes. And when a woman respects a man, love and intimacy naturally follow. If you're on the brink of losing your wife, don't waste another day repeating the same mistakes. Learn the 33 powerful strategies that will transform the way she sees you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Click the link in the description to reclaim your wife's respect, reignite her love, and rebuild your marriage, starting today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.